Alright, here's a little teaser of some of the kits we're going to be looking at today. Maybe you know them all, maybe you don't. I'll try to pick a few that are kind of more niche, kind of weird, so that we can have fun and kind of learn some new stuff today. So, oh, and here are the 3 winners for last week's little competition we had for the 1,000 subscriber special. I'm going to be sending each one of you a copy of Drift Tengoku. So be on the lookout for a message from me, and feel free to reach out to me on Instagram too. So congratulations to you 3, and thank you so much everybody else for participating. Love y'all. Yeah, let's get going. The only thing that's kind of different about this tier list than like a normal tier list video is the top 2 columns, hot and clean. Hot is not necessarily better than clean. Clean is not necessarily better than hot. Everything else, though, is going to function as like a normal tier list. Basically, anything I put in the hot or the clean column is going to be something that I might consider doing to my own car. Most of you already know this is a very drifting-focused channel, so we had to start it out right with the Futago Line kit. And let's not beat around the bush, this thing's going straight to hot. And for those of you that don't know, the Futago Line kit was handmade in the USA by an enthusiast, actually a college student at the time, who really liked that, early 2000s drift aesthetic, but there was nothing really like that available for the chassis at the time, so he decided to take it upon himself to make this kit. It's a great looking kit, and it was honestly kind of a visual push that showed people, hey, we can really do this. That styling that we all love from cars like the S13, RX-7, etc. is not going to die out, even if those cars become impossible to get your hands on. Also, David's a really cool guy. He's not like some big corporation or anything making kits, so he's a cool person to support, and I've got a 20-minute interview with him on my channel if you guys want to check that out later. Up next, the fake Lexus kit. Yeah, that's going straight to whack. Straight to whack. Absolutely not. That's just wrong. Up next, we have the TRD kit. This picture right here is actually my personal car that I sold before I moved to Japan. So yeah, I think you can probably guess which area of the chart this one's going in. Now, there's a couple different variations for this TRD kit. The Zenki kit, the updated Koki, whatever kit for the 17 plus cars, and a couple of variations on some Japan exclusive cars like the 14R60. It's a very versatile kit. It looks good on a street car, stance car, drift car, really anything. We're gonna go ahead and throw TRD in clean. I think it's a really good kit to kind of set the guidelines of this tier list. Yep, Rocket Bunny boys. Can't avoid it. I'm going to be honest, a lot of crappy builds have really ruined this kit for me. Probably not even real Rocket Bunny kits either. A lot of people running rep kits that do half-ass installs, obnoxious wraps, etc. You guys know what I'm talking about. I was never really a fan of big wide body kits and all that exposed hardware, but I honestly think it's the owners that ruined it for me. It's not even a bad looking kit aesthetically, to be honest. I mean, I'm not a super huge fan of that wing, but I mean, it's got decently clean body lines, but for some reason when I just sit back and close my eyes and think of Rocket Bunny FRS, the only thing that pops up is like a Geobass beam or something. I don't even know, bro. Nothing positive comes to mind. So it's definitely not whack. It's a well-made kit, but we're gonna throw an A. Up next, Modelista. Very classy. I think that's the best way to describe this kit. And yeah, I think it belongs right next to the TRD kit. Let's put it right there. I love both V1 and V2 of this kit, and I have a lot of fun seeing people get creative with it and mixing it, matching it with like TRD, C-West parts. So like the TRD kit, it's very versatile, very classy, simple, clean. So we putting it in clean. All right, boys. 3, 2, 6. All right, hear me out. Hear me out. This kit, you either like it or you absolutely hate it. And I don't know if you're going to like my choice here, but we're putting it in good, boys. We're putting the 326 kit in good. Despite what I just said about not liking wide body kits, this thing is just funny. I would kill to see this thing in person, man. It's ridiculous. Would I ever put it on my own car? Absolutely not. But something about it. We're putting it in good. I don't care. We're putting it in good. Next up, we got Sard. No. That's going to whack, boys. Those side skirts are just... I can't do those side skirts, man. They look goofy. Front bumper, can't do that either. No shots at Sard, though. Just don't like the kit, but they do make a lot of really nice products. I do like the wing that they have for the GT86. I think that's pretty clean. And also the kit that they came out for the GR86 is pretty nice. It's kind of a more refined version of this kit, and I like it. But GT86 kit, no, that's a no-go for me. Next up, boys, we got Vertex. And this car right here is undeniably hot. But I really do think this kit belongs in the same category as like Modelista or TRD. So we're going to throw it in clean, but maybe if I was in a different mood or a different day, I'd put it in hot. So it's kind of in the middle, but we're just going to put it in clean. OEM STI kit. Absolutely mid. When you compare it to the TRD kit, man, it just does not hold up. Especially how it came as just like unpainted black plastic. It's definitely not bad looking, but to make it look better, you definitely got to paint match it to the car. And my boy B-Way actually made him look pretty darn good by throwing some S13 skirts underneath it to kind of give it a more beefy look, make the car look a little bit lower. So, but as it comes from the factory, definitely mid. Blitz. Man, this front bumper is absolutely beautiful. Front bumper itself definitely deserves to be in hot tier, but the rest of the kit just misses the mark. And since we're ranking the kits as a whole, we're gonna have to push it down to good. But yeah, this front bumper mixed with like the rest of the Vertex kit, oh man, that's a fire combination. Veilside, very creative and unique kit. It looks pretty good in yellow, and I would definitely be excited to see it in person. But the lines on that front bumper are a little bit too out there for me. We're gonna throw it in mid. Oh baby, we got that OG Urus kit. That's definitely going up the hot. Almost falls in line with these kits right here, but it's just got a little bit more flair to push it up the hot. Very, very nice kit. Oh, and next up we got a cool little INGS kit, Ings kit. Very nice quality kit. I probably wouldn't run it on my own car, but we're gonna throw it in good. I like it. It's a full kit, man. We got a front bumper, rear bumper, and skirts. Varus Rising 2 kit, man. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that like this kit, but similar to the Veilside kit, that front bumper is just a little too funky for me. Little too funky. We're gonna push this down to A. But next up, we got the OG Varus kit to save the day. And that's going straight to hot. It's beautiful, man. It's like a time attack style. Almost looks like something TCP Magic would make for the RX-7. Absolutely love it. This and the next kit we're going to be talking about are probably the only two wide body kits I would ever consider running on my car. The Artisan Spirit kit. Talk about artistic. There's nothing else that even looks remotely close to this available for the GR86. It's kind of bubbly, but somehow it just works. Really pretty car. We're going to put this one in clean. Rally backer. Nah, man, we're going to throw this one below the Rocket Bunny kit. It's not a terrible looking kit. It's just, I don't know what's going on with that front bumper. The Max Arido kit, very classy look. Mr. Arido has some very, very good taste. A very clean look, just like his new GR86. Here's a picture of these rear fenders on a drift car, and they're really nice. They blend in very well, and they were pretty much the best option we had for rear over fenders before Origin released theirs, and we're going to be talking about those in a second. So we're going to throw this in good. I like it. Oh, man, I don't know if you guys are going to like my choice on this next one, but let's go for it. All right, we got Origin. Origin has been dropping pics of their new drift style kit recently. I appreciate that they're really showing love to the platform finally after several years of us kind of asking for this kind of style of a kit, but I think Futago's got it handled on this one. I'm sorry, guys. I know you like it. Front bumper is nice. I do like the front bumper on this new Origin kit, but the rest of the kit's just kind of mid to me. I'm sorry, boys. I know a lot of you guys like this kit, and I'm glad you do. It's not a bad looking kit, but it's just mid to me. I'm sorry. Really not a fan of that rear bumper. But we can't have Origin go out like that. So this is the only kit we're going to be making an exception for to go ahead and rate their over fenders separately. As a drift guy that really likes that early 2000s, 90s styling, I was so excited to see when Faction Motorsports announced that they were going to start carrying these Origin over fenders. In fact, I made a whole video about them. Unlike something like a Rocket Bunny kit or some of the other wide body kits like 326 kit, these over fenders are practically invisible because they follow all the natural body lines of the car, and that's something I absolutely love. So the over fenders, they're going to hot. They are absolutely going to hot. Let me show you a picture real quick of a beautiful yellow GT86 with these over fenders on. Love it. Next up, C West. Very, very, very clean. Very clean. We're putting it in clean. Very similar to the TRD kit. In fact, I actually like this front bumper a little bit better than the TRD kit for the 17 plus cars. I'm also going to throw up a picture of this front bumper on a very, very clean car, so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. If I had to kind of explain it to somebody, it's kind of a more exaggerated version of a TRD kit. All right, boys, I kind of threw this one in here because it's kind of funny, to be honest. Damn D. It's a fake LFA kit for the GT86, and it's getting the same treatment as the fake Lexus, straight to whack. I'm not gonna lie, the front bumper is not awful, but I just am not a fan of this trying to make your car look like something it's not. I hate the Ferrari looking taillight and these fake like front bumpers trying to make your car look like a Lexus or whatever. It's not it. And last but certainly not least, boys, Urus is back at it again with the heat. This is the new drift kit that they showed off at Tokyo Auto Salon. And man, I had the pleasure of getting to see this kit in person. I will admit, it does look a little bit funky in pictures. I really think we're just not used to seeing it yet. And if you're not convinced, just wait until you see it in person. That's all I gotta say. Last kit of the day is going straight to hot. Alright, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun with this one. If you liked the video, leave a comment down below. Leave a like. Subscribe if you want. And if you want to stay up to date on uploads, feel free to follow me on Instagram too. See you guys next week. And once again, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers.